You've brought 4 beautiful pieces with you. I want to talk about each one in detail. But overall, you are saying you see very strong demand for these writing instruments. Who's buying? Where are you seeing the demand from?
Well, we got collectors from all over the world. I mean, as you mentioned, our company has been around for 100 years. And I can say that we have helped writing 2/3 of the history of Italy. Italy, as a unified country, is only 150 years old.
Right.
So we've had over the years popes, heads of states, celebrities, people from all walks of life that have used our pens. And I have brought here to show to your audience some of the latest work of art. These are the results of months of work. I mean, if we can start from our centennial dragon, which is a pen that we have created to celebrate our anniversary. And a pen like this takes approximately 6 months to put together. So from our craftsmen to do all the engraving, the setting of the stones, and to complete the design.
And how many craftsmen would actually work on one pen?
Well, there is a teamwork. Let's say normally we have 10 to 12 people working on the same pen, and each one finishing a part of it.
And then do you think, you mentioned celebrities and popes and heads of state, do they actually write with these, or are these too precious and they're more meant to be shown off in a case as a work of art?
They actually write with this. Actually, one of our pens, it is a dragon pen, similar to this, was used by Boris Yeltsin to hand over his power to Putin on January 2nd, 2000. So it became actually a testimonial for the handover of power, superpower like Russia. They have been used to write treaties, important documents, and just in everyday work.
And when you're speaking about movie stars, I know there's a connection to Bruce Lee, to one of them. Is that right?
Yeah. Actually, it's the dragon again, which is dedicated to Bruce Lee. It's part of our Icon series, and it was released for the 70th birthday of Bruce Lee.
And there's a little shout out here as well to Sylvester Stallone.
That's right. So this is the pen. It's a bit of a shocking design.
There's some skulls. And
That's right. This pen was designed by Sylvester Stallone. Sylvester Stallone is also a part owner in Montegrappa business, and it has just been featured in the Expendables 2. It's a very, very unique pen, and this is doing incredibly well in the market.
So you mentioned that he is a kind of special partner. How does that help your business model?
Well, it does help the business, of course. It's always useful to have somebody like Sly be involved. I mean, he has a broad vision about the international market, and he gives a lot of input also in design for many of our products.
And do these pens appreciate in value?
They do. Of course, I mean, it varies between product and product, but we have some pens that have appreciated 5 times as much over a short period, maybe of 5 years.
And the most expensive one, I think, in your collection, you mentioned, is $1 million?
This is the one, which is basically a sister of this pen. It's fully encrusted with colored diamonds, flawless diamonds, and baguette diamonds and rubies, and this is $1 million. But it's not our most expensive one. The most expensive pen that we ever sold was sold in China for $8.5 million 2 years ago.
Okay, and what made that particularly salient? What features?
It was, of course, fully encrusted with jewels, but this was given for an auction, charity. So 2 Chinese guys, they bid for this pen, starting from $300,000, and it was sold eventually for $8.5.